just picked up this cheapo camera for 80 bucks. It's one of the old vlogger favorites, the X3000, FDR-X3000. Let's see how it holds up today. So let's see how this holds up. Wide lens, 1080p, 60 frames a second, auto, everything. I'll leave it on video, vivid color for today. Anyway, this I picked it up for 80 bucks, going low fidelity today, or maybe not. I'm gonna call this video in transit, because for a while I'm just gonna do some low fidelity stuff, walking around town, try to get off the political stuff, and hence the name In Transit. I'm trying to change the subject matter to less political stuff. I'm gonna go and watch different things, not such political things that get thrown at us all the time. Anyway, I'll do a vlog around Taipei. In transit, I'm actually in transit, so there's a double meaning to the title. And this is off the mics on the camera. Part of the video, or the ending part of the video. I'll tell you when I change to another mic system. See how that sounds. It might be interesting. It's an action camera, you have to hold it a little more steady, so that's something to watch out for. And I'll start doing that. Okay, here we are in, what is this, Shipai? Gotta walk about 2 or 3 blocks to get to work, so I'll chat a bit with you guys. I'm also going to do 2 things. My next shot, after I cross the street here, is going to take this lens cover off. I think there might be some distortion, and it's always going to be a better look. I'll see if that makes a difference. Okay, I'm back. I've got the wireless mic on now, so you can hear this is the Rode Me, and it's very similar to the Rode Pro, whatever they have, where they have the auto gain. So this camera has some issues with clipping. How does this sound? I'm just hanging on to it, so just using one mic. And I took the lens cover off right here. I'll show you this thing here, because I think, oh, let me put you back on. It's just not the clearest. That's what you were seeing earlier. Okay, I'll take it off. There you go. I've got the Rode mic plugged in. I keep saying it. This is more for whatever. Got my beer. Not much to talk about today. Just trying out this camera. Thought you might be interested. I don't know, if this is all you had, you can make it work. You just got to keep a steady hand. I keep saying that. That's one thing I've noticed. In a low light, this is lower light. I guess I have a light behind me, but this is most nighttime photography, unless you're in the freaking woods. You know what I mean? Like chasing ghosts. But then you might have a light or a flashlight or something on top with you. But this is city night, you know, and this is probably where you'll do your vlogging. You know, not in the forest, obviously you'll use something else, but yeah, the Sony FDR-X3000. Apparently some big vloggers use it, so they become collectible. You know, what people have been doing is trying to find them. They don't make them anymore. They're a little outdated. Like, you're not going to buy it and use the software that transfers. I just record to it and then just dump the files onto the computer and use other programs, just dump them as files, sort of thing. But it takes, you know, I got a 128 card there, I'm sure it takes more, you know, whatever the manual says it doesn't, but that's just because it was written so long ago. The other reviews on the net are it's got really good stabilization, but it doesn't. Like, I mean, it's like GoPro 6 level, you know what I mean? But it's got a better picture than a GoPro 6, or a different picture. Some people like the GoPro picture. I have a GoPro 12. But like, the reason that got me looking at this camera, because I got a good deal on it, was I just sometimes want a different look on the video, that sort of thing. So instead of like buying lenses or something for the GoPro to change it up a bit, well, this was the same price, so I'll just get a whole new camera. Yeah, so this is the FDR-X3000. It's a little rainy. There might be something on your screen. Is there something on you yet? Nah, look, the lens looks clean. Hopefully there's not a drop on you. But if you're walking, it should be a good camera. A lot of people use this camera like that. So there it is. If you can pick one up, don't be spending the 600 bucks they want off the net. It's going to get rain on the lens now for sure. But you know, 100 bucker, yeah, why not? It's the price of a lens. You get a different look. And I'm pretty sure you get a drop on that lens right now. Maybe not. I think I see one. Just a sec. Maybe not. Hey, little guy, how you doing? All right, that's it. Having a beer. Going home. What's coming up? Let me go get out of the ring. Maybe that's the solution. What's coming up is I'm going to go to a place that's literally only like 4 blocks from here in a few days. So come on back. This is more of a camera test day. And I'm going to go to a place called Snake Alley. And Snake Alley, I'm going to wipe you just to make sure. Excuse me. Smear, smear, smear. Snake Alley is a place about 4 blocks away. It's run down. Yeah, why do they call it Snake Alley? You can eat snakes and stuff like that. It's like a little market street. But if you walk up the market street, and we're not there tonight obviously, but then they have a bunch of prostitutes at the end. We'll walk down there. I'm not gonna go get a prostitute. And like, I mean, this is like not first class prostitutes. This is like the old ladies that are still doing it. They're lifers. Dirt cheap apparently. I've even heard rumors as close as like they're the working man's prostitute. Whatever. I'll just tell you what I've heard. I'm not condoning any of that stuff. But I'll show it to you. It's a dirty area. It'll be an interesting video. That'll come up in the next few days. I'll zip down there, yeah, we're closer to the weekend. And it's not raining. So you take it easy. This is a camera test day. I'll typically be using my GoPro phone, and I like to keep things light. I'm not buying any of these big cameras for doing this sort of stuff. But it's also going to give you some options as well, I would imagine. That's why you're here, you're curious. You could use it as a main. You can use anything as your main camera, but I just think if you're going to be dumping the cash that they want for this thing on the net because of some sort of cult status, yeah, you're better off going to an action cam and using filters or just changing the picture up that way. But it is pleasing. It's a pleasing picture. All right, that's it. Just a quick one for you. Come on back and change things up in this channel. I'll try to get less political. I'll still be political, just less. More beers, stuff like that. More fun. All right. I'll go read on the net how to be fun. I'll get back to you. Bye-bye.